change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Vikings at 6-4 now on the year, and they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play fake. Cousins. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. To the air again, it's Cousins. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Cousins will try and throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they can have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And some space here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's Jones on 3rd down. And he's left with no option here but to throw away. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After a 1-point game, 7-6. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
No gain on the play there. Second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Typically, we think it's the stronger safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Cousins now to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England's offense set to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for New England. 55 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith from 8 yards out. And the Patriots are able to move back in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 2. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to be out on the 45-yard line. Calling it a very strong gain of 24. Play action. Cousins goes right back to Smith again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, it's Cook again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and they have regained the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jones on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Folks' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll hit halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. Now come the Vikings, they'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Off the play fake. Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground. Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 103 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone,
touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Hunt will try going up the middle. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Throwing Jones. Blitz coming and down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I love the drive they're working. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The 71 yards rushing for it here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. From the 16, Jones. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Off play action. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On second down, it's Cook again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Play action now. Cousins. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Cousins. This is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. The Patriots to the line.
Now Cousins. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle.
Got your best friend